Hi, my name is Celine Kapila. I am the founder of the Center for Natural Healing. We are a 501c nonprofit organization, and we are woman-owned, all local here to Calabasas, California. We help people of all ages and of all conditions. We facilitate their healing through our natural modalities without medications. At our center, we help people all over the world, and we are able to do many types of modalities, helping to heal with light, sound, and frequency. We've helped veterans, first responders, children of all ages. We use advanced cutting-edge technologies and helped people overcome things like PTSD, anxiety, insomnia, ADHD, chronic pain, trauma, phobias, eating disorders, Parkinson's, and many, many other dis-ease and illnesses. Let's hear from some of our past sponsees, the transformation that we have helped make their lives what they are today. So this one is a real heart toucher. This young, beautiful girl, her name is Natalie, and her mom brought her to us because of our amazing reputation in helping with traumatic brain injury, as well as cancers and other crazy mental illnesses. And she knew her daughter wasn't right, and her daughter was not fully functioning to the level she knew she should. And they took her to the doctor, and the doctors were saying that she had a cyst or a tumor in her brain and they would have to do surgery. And I begged the mom not to do surgery. I said, no, this is too risky. Her insurance was not a good insurance, and we were able to, with our charity and our raising money from our last charity, we were able to use the funds to help Natalie. And they had about a month before the surgery, and we were able to do a lot of our different wonderful advanced modalities, our metatherapies, our lights therapies, our brain optimization. And when they were testing her right before her surgery date, they could barely see anything of a tumor or a cyst in her brain, and they did not have to operate. And she is a fully functioning, beautiful young woman. We're so grateful for her.
It has been a journey. I got a concussion in last October, and then I came here because we learned that it was good for brain and mental health. I was just not myself. Not having to have surgery at all was just a godsend. I got into just kind of like mental, I don't know, like depression, anxiety. They were doing so much work behind the scenes that I ended up getting better, and to this day, I don't think I'd be able to like do the things I'm doing now if it wasn't for Gina's.
So we are incredibly grateful to everyone here for everything that you've done to get her to where she is today. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you.
So I met Jim. He was a veteran, and we were getting ready to do the brain optimization on him. He had a history of what they call cluster headaches, and these headaches are so piercing. And he had 5 treatments, and his cluster headaches started to go away. And he then showed up 6 months later with no headaches or cluster headaches, migraines from that point in time. And today it's been over 4 years that Jim has had no cluster headaches, migraines, or headaches. He is a fully functioning, working young gentleman, and he is doing what he loves best, which is producing movies. We are so grateful for his outcome and experience.
Jim Spear, I'm a disabled vet from the United States Army, and I suffer from PTSD and severe cluster headaches, brainwave optimization, and it's been amazing. It has really worked out for me. I haven't had my headaches in 3 months. Thank these people for what they do. They're awesome, and the program really works.
So as you can see, It's absolutely phenomenal what a difference we can make when we partnership together. It has changed the life of so many people. It's saved the life of so many people. With the Foundation for Natural Healing, your donation is transparent and trackable. You know exactly where you're helping and the cause that your charitable donation goes to. So you can see the change that is made firsthand. And whether you're passionate about mental health, autoimmune disease, you can choose the ailment or area you wish to help. Follow that progress in the sponsee that you choose. There's nothing more rewarding, and we are so grateful to share it with you. So there's multiple ways you can get involved. One of the ways is to actually participate at our charity event. You can also contribute to our silent auction. And finally, you can help support us to begin to help others heal and have their lives changed and live the life that they deserve. So we have the Love Package, $250 to $500. You'll receive 4 services, and you'll have a special thanks on social media and at our event. The Grace Package, $1,000 to $2,000, is 1 month of unlimited service of your choice. You get a special thanks on social media, our website, and our event. The Life Package, $5,000 to $10,000, you'll receive 6 months of services, as well as a special thanks at our event, social media, and our website. Finally, the Hero Package, $20,000 to $50,000. You'll get 1 year of services, special thanks at our event, on our social media, and be listed as a sponsor on our website. We help transform the lives of others. It's not dependent on condition. Your donation can be in a way of attending our foundation, donating to our silent auction, or providing a financial contribution. And we are one of the rare charities that 100% of your donation goes towards that individual or that particular cause. So if you're passionate about a specific, like helping veterans or cancer clients or kids that have been abused, we can donate your money to this specialty and the passion of your choice. We help hundreds of people regardless of their age, location, and their condition. And we've had so many miraculous events to help these people, and you can be involved with them from beginning, middle, and end, just as you wish. We are transparent, trackable, and we are so grateful for anything you can do to support us. Thank you again.
Started having some difficulties, and then I came to Celine. We did the brainwave therapy. Totally just, I've never had that moment of peaceful disassociation is what I would call it. It gave me a moment to really hone into myself and just like, okay, what the hell is going on upstairs, and what can I tweak around here and figure out? And every time after, I completely fell asleep. In between, and when I woke up, I felt very refreshed. I felt focused. On the drive back, I was noticing things. I was more alert. I would fidget a lot. That was just gone. All my depression, all my anxieties were just out of the way. It felt like my brain was rewired. It felt like if somebody just hit the refresh button, and the one thing that's honestly granted me the most inner peace and honestly helped, like, and ailed, what's going on with me. So thank you very much.
Look at you now.
Yeah. Look at me.
What if you could be a part of someone's transformative healing journey? With the Center for Natural Healing, you can.
I have an opportunity to share with you what we see every day, day in and day out, the transformation of people's lives. I want to give you the chance to see and feel that. You can't donate to the Amazon rainforest and go into the rainforest and say, these are the 3 trees I saved. But with this charity, you can make a difference. Whether it's $5, $50, $5,000, we will, if you say, I want to go to Kim in there, or Max, or I don't care who it goes to specifically, but it needs to go to someone who's homeless or someone who has a drug addiction, whatever it is, what's true to your heart, whatever you're passionate about, you can actually experience their journey before, during, and after, and experience what a difference you've made in their life.
Be a part of someone's holistic miracle. Contribute today.
When I met them, I'm like, wow. Dad flew to the phone book. I'm looking for an iridologist right now. I call. She says, I go, I'm a vet and they just told me blah, 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 blah. I don't believe it. She says, hi, Angel. And
That's all you need.
that's all I needed, and I started going ever since.
In February, before COVID-19, before the world shut down, he got a brand new kidney. And we were all wearing masks before that because of him. And everything was good. We took off the mask, everything was great, and I was doing the bioscanner and the bio stuff. We went on vacation, we came back, everything was great at COVID. He got it, and he got really, really sick. They thought he was he couldn't breathe, he couldn't go because he's on immune suppressants from the kidney. And I
Which was the year before.
Was the year before. So the next year, I called Celine. I said, Celine, what am I gonna do? And we worked through the night after night. I would call her at 3 a.m. and she would answer. Who does that? And we blew it out of him. The only reason he is standing here today is because of her.
Us.
Teaching me how to do it, and her helping.
Hi, my name is Sherry Brano. I'm one of those people that had a vaccine injury. After I got the shot, I had to stay longer because my heart started beating pretty quickly. 2 days later, I was standing in my kitchen, and all of a sudden, the kitchen started spinning, and my body started to tremor. First, it was my face, it was tingling, and then it went down throughout my entire body. I had an entire body scan that showed me as every part was being scanned on a computer, and it was also popping up what was happening in my body. And so I went for the first brain optimization, and I'm there, I'm listening to music, and Celine had explained to me that when the music skips, that means your brain is recalibrating. And I thought, okay, why not? This seems like it could work. Do you know that I went home, and by the next day, 90% of my shaking had stopped. It has been life-changing, and I know there's many other services offered here. I've heard about some other things to help people with ADD, which now I'm going to refer a family member to. So that is my testimony. This is the place you should be going to.
So we're just doing a progress update, and you have your beautiful child here with you.
That's right.
What is her name?
Yeah, so this is Lucky Dog.
Okay, Lucky.
And he's been with me for 15 years, or almost 15 years.
Okay.
He'll be 15 in October. Okay. Lucky is actually quite a famous cardiac alert service dog.
Oh my goodness.
So he's worked all his life with me. He's been with me since he was about 7 pounds. He was a little guy.
Wow.
Yeah, and so we have a much different bond than just, would be a regular pet. So his function is that if my cortisol levels were to shoot up, he can smell it, right? And he'll alert me. He has a protocol that he goes through. So if he smells that I have a high cortisol level, he gives me an alert and makes me sit down and stuff like that.
That's amazing.
And he'll get up in my face and I breathe in his face because he can taste it and he can smell it in the saliva. So he developed bone cancer in his leg, and my friend that suggested I come see you. And this is now my 3rd treatment with you guys here today, and already can tell the difference.
Okay. And Celine, what protocols have you been doing?
We have, we initially did a scan, and then we took the nails of Lucky and scanned, saw and verified what was going on, and devised a protocol for Lucky. And we have Lucky not only having the frequency healing at home, we also have Lucky coming in, what do you do, twice a week?
He does twice a week, Monday and Wednesdays.
Okay, coming in twice a week for about an hour in the MOPA, which is the same thing, a frequency, but it's larger, it's more powerful. And we're also doing metatherapies, right? And metatherapies is also, again, working with frequencies, but it allows us to be very specific and targeted on the areas that Lucky needs the most.
Well, the very first thing that I noticed is that his eyes were less cloudy, right? So I mean, he's an old guy, and he's probably developing some cataracts. The smaller ones that he had are completely gone.
That's amazing.
And
I have
the
chills.
larger ones that he had are about half the size that they were.
Wow.
And so,
That's really great
I mean,
progress.
I don't understand any of it, and, you know, and typically I would be a big skeptic of it.
Of course.
But I'm just really blown away by, you know, how much it's helping. And his energy, he feels so much better.
That's great.
You know, his personality is bigger. He gets up on his 3 legs and wants to hop around.
So you put the rifle
So I just-
next to him in the bed?
No, I put it in his bed, so he lays on it all day long.
Oh.
And it just runs all day long. I just go down through the protocols.
Energy boost. There's, I think, an energy restore and
Mhm,
an immune boost on there. Those are
immune
great ones.
boost, anti-inflammatory.
Yep. We adjust the protocol, you know, as
Yeah.
needed for the next 30 days. Well, thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, thanks.